We bask in the glow of Von Naboris, but not the shade, just burning to death otherwise. As we begin, Urbosa's side of the DLC. Most of where we need to go will be nearby the Divine Beasts. They're marked on the map, but you could just teleport to the Divine Beasts and fly over from there. It's a decent distance away, though, so we're just gonna move ahead to wherever it is. There's a familiar sound.
Hey, buddy.
You look over, Cass is opening his mouth alongside it.
This would make a great song.
Don't do it. I better not see you letting your guard down at any point during this video. You were instructed.
So now on these 3 pedestals, we get an overhead screenshot of 3 places in the region. We need to figure out where they correlate to on our own. But at those places is one of the trials. We complete that trial, complete all 3 trials, and then we get to prove ourselves.
Oh?
Cass, we have met before.
You already know that I'm the hero.
You know I can get everywhere.
Came right up under my butt.
Oh.
And deciding on a key goes through like 50.
Mm.
Oh, it's so pretentious.
Written by a committee of art students.
It sounds like he's trying to find the notes.
He's playing like I do.
What rhymes with chubby laser camel?
That red looks great against that gold.
Yeah, it's very legible. I guess that's to, like, show that Cass is mumbling. He just forgets the words and he's like, na na da 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 da.
No, of course it didn't move me. I'm in a cutscene. I can't move.
Sure, whatever. I can do anything Urbosa can do backwards and in high heels.
Which she also did backwards in high heels.
Yeah, actually, just so. That's actually not so impressive.
So I can just do what she did.
Yeah. Ex-champion Urbosa's song. Well, that means she's dead, but she's still a champion. Come on, game.
It's like knighthood. Once you're dead, you're not a knight anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
So that's a little hard to tell, but that's the canyon that leads out from the Yiga clan hideout.
Right.
The problem is they don't use the map that you have on your tablet. They use the actual overhead. But then I guess they wouldn't use the tablet.
Oh,
And
that
that tells me nothing.
yeah.
That's real helpful.
That's great. I love it.
It's in the desert.
Somewhere in the desert.
I can sort of make out there is the labyrinth to the east of it. And that looks the same, so yeah, that still doesn't tell me anything. I'll figure it out eventually, but the one nearest the labyrinth is the easiest one, and it's also the first one Cass mentioned. He said, we need to fight the king of the desert. And it is not these wolves. Oh, went right over their head.
King of the desert, huh? I'm expecting a giant sand seal.
That would be awesome, but no. It's another one of those dudes.
Just Molduga. Well, that's okay.
Farting up sand. It's a Moldu King.
Mmm.
You fight this guy exactly the same.
Still just as stupid as a Molduga. Ow!
Does anything separate it from a regular one?
Not really. Although, I mentioned earlier in the LP, it feels like the Moldugas are weak to electricity. That may not be true, but I think this dude is. Nope, stay down, stay down. Because look at this.
Oh!
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, 5 lightning arrows just eats him.
I am also hitting him in his weak spot.
Sure.
Oh no, that's his mouth.
Well, problem solved.
They've never been good at identifying which end of the Molduga is which.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, I suppose.
They do eat and poop in reverse.
Is that true? That's so weird. Oh, another extra tall shrine.
Now, unlike in the one-hit kill trial, these will not give us those goddess orbs. They actually give us their own special orbs. So, that's why we can't get a full line of heart containers.
Ah.
Open it.
A royal shield. Donk.
I'll enter the shrine in a second. I remembered that there was a campfire up here. That means there's someone up here.
Ah, a homie. Who could it be? Oh, just one of those lonely nerds. Oh no, never mind. It's
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Doesn't really narrow it down. It is Gyarados Town.
Yeah. Pretty gals abound.
Clever sicko.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for not exposing my crimes, Tracy.
Me!
How all are we talking here?
This is scoop written all over it. Takes out a trowel.
Oh no.
Fuck you, pretty boy.
Look, there's only one female's attention that I'm interested in, and it's the ghost of my 7-foot-tall friend, Urbosa.
And that's just until I get the blessing. Now, this shrine is a motherfucker.
Ah! Oh, look at all these balls.
It is a very large, protracted electric circuit puzzle.
Yep, damn right. This owns. This is great.
It would probably be a lot easier if I turned around and saw the metal boxes behind me.
Ah, yep.
Nope, we're gonna do this the hard way.
And I do, for quite a while.
Use Cryonis in this reporter's humble opinion. Oh, weird. Oh dear. What is this?
Oh, hello.
Ah!
The answer.
Okay.
Oh, nope, that was the wrong button.
Oh, come on back. Come on back, little guy. Uh-huh. Oh, I see.
Now, what I do wrong here is that I leave that box there. I should have just let that platform rise and then keep it there. Because otherwise, this is actually going to get in the way a lot.
Ah, okay, and then, yeah.
Not that that helped.
Okay, so far so good.
See, it electrifies this ball on a chain.
Yep. Oh, almost.
It's not quite right to wrap it around that way.
It's always right to do that. That's a pro strat.
The problem is it pulls itself back over.
Ah, damn, stymied by physics. Okay.
Now what?
Ah, great.
Yeah.
An apparatus. Oh, wild.
Now this one's really weird. I need to hit the switches to line up the platforms to also continue the circuit.
It's a little weird laser shooting gallery. That's wonderful. Oh, you clever little dickens.
Again, it doesn't click with me. Leave the platform at the top.
Because clearly you've just seen that the platform stops wherever you leave it.
You know, I'm not certain that I would have clued in. But I can be fairly dense.
This is a little tricky, though. Balancing it there does not complete the circuit.
Cryonis, though.
Cryonis, yes. Or stasis.
Ah!
Except not.
No.
Nope. Didn't think that would work.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I can't believe that it took me this long to remember that Cryonis exists.
Like usual.
I mean, it's so forgettable, though.
Really need to keep it lined up there.
There we are.
Victory. Except now we have to do the other thing.
Yep.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I had it, and then I messed it up.
Oopsie dingus. Good.
And now Vivek.
Fine and correct. Yeah.
You can hear the gate opening and closing.
It's okay. At least you know. Oh, for pity's sake.
Oh, that's not going to get too annoying.
Oh, fuck off.
Beautiful.
Whoop. Hang on, we need to be sure.
Yep. Solved. You don't get full credit until you're through, I guess. Give me the DLC ball. Give me the EX balls, please.
What we get is Naboris' emblem. We get all three, we get a final challenge.
Oh, okay.
The ball of laser camel.
Right.
It is this many.
And just a blood moon on the way to the town.
You know. Like you do.
Why not?
Now, Tracy mentioned that our old friend Riju might know a thing or two about these challenges.
Now we know the truth. She's only guarding the chair.
Mm-hmm. The chair is the true queen of the Gerudo.
The queen is doing the human thing of sleeping.
So naturally, just invite yourself in. Hey, what's up?
And it's just as bright at night as it is during the day.
Don't you ever sleep?
She says, chewing on a finger.
Pretty sure her soul is in the laser camel.
Yeah. We saw it.
Gave us sweet lightning powers.
She's locked and loaded on Ganon right now.
Now, this is where the storytelling of the DLC drops the ball. There will always be a person who can tell you some information about the champion, which is nice enough. But then you can also find their journal, and both the person and the journal tell you the exact same things. So it's like one of these doesn't need to exist. And also the journal doesn't really tell you much that you don't later see in cutscenes anyway.
Oh, come on. Next year tell me that the story should be shown and not told. Twice.
And then shown. At the very least, she does tell us about another challenge. You once again remember the Yiga clan. The challenge that's in that valley is much the same as when we had to go in there to get the Thunderhelm, only we have to go in there in reverse.
Ah, we have to do a backwards nanner party?
This is a very reversal episode. I read with my feet. Now, I'm leaving in the diary here because at first I thought this was interesting. And for Urbosa it is, because she's an actually likable character. And she has some depth to her. The later journals for the champions, I've completely separated into its own video. That's going to go up alongside the last of these. DLC Part 10. And the reason is because those journals are completely boring and unnecessary.
I mean, if we're just gonna see this later, I'm gonna skip ahead real quick. Okay. Oh wow, this is so much better than reading a diary.
Oh, it's a skip diary. Wait, why'd you put my diary in here?
Were you friends with a queen who died?
That's private. My diary is private. Dear diary. Today, Thorn was a super mean brute and put my diary in a video. Wait, how am I writing in this? Oh no.
Use your diary from 2017.
Yep, that's right.
What did I tell you about time paradoxes?
Well, I'm not sure what you will have told me about time paradoxes.
Who is this Thornbrain guy and why is he in a Harvest Moon?
Whoa. Just wrinkled my brain. Oh. Urbosa's such a surrogate mom.
Well, this is a video game. We can't have an actual mom.
Nope. No moms in video games, please. I'm not sure why.
All the journals follow this trajectory. Maybe we'll learn about the person before, then Zelda comes along, then I've got to do the Divine Beast thing, and then now I'm doing the Divine Beast. I think the only real exception is Daruk, because he actually has more to do with Link. If only briefly. Because it's like they actually knew each other.
Oh, really?
Sort of. Link has done this before.
What?
Well, to be fair, he didn't remember doing it.
This guy just can't stop sneaking into Gerudo strongholds. It's like an obsession with him.
And then terrified her and shortened her lifespan.
That's right.
I did learn something today. Princess shit also stinks.
Ever since she learned to see him as a faithful dog.
Always scratching his ears. In the middle of a battle.
turning around 3 times before he falls asleep.
Biting his ass.
Ah, chewing on your own ass is a luxury that few of us can enjoy.
I had to put down a tarp for where I give him water.
Ah, it's time for the skip diary. Oh, I guess we skipped it.
Now this is a pretty cool but very easy challenge. Really, the hardest thing is grabbing the sand seal. Oh, there's Kilton again.
Kilton, you weirdo, get out of here. Okay. I mean, how can I say no to your sand seal puffy pants?
Cute little sand seal mini apron. I kind of want one.
Did Urbosa do it?
Oh, she does the pants too.
Right? And also on her top. She's just sand seals for days. Hey! I want it. This sand seal looks fast.
So grab yourself a sand seal and go through those rings.
Alright, Sonic.
Oh, yeah, okay. Time trial.
If you look at the gate, you can actually see it counting down.
Ah, I got you.
It's a straight line, it's not hard.
Wait, what?
There are, however, electric Lizalfos in the way.
Cheesy Pete's. However did Urbosa manage this?
If someone her size and shape grabbed you by the ass, I think you'd run away pretty fast too.
You know what? That's a fair point, actually.
Or maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into.
I mean, sometimes it's fun to be chased, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, she didn't give you a chance to be chased, is the thing.
Whoa, yep. That's a good point.
Best part of a relationship. The thrill of the being dragged around the desert.
Yes.
And there's the final one, and a bunch of Lizalfos.
Oh, dear.
They're ready for me.
Yep.
That's well fuckers.
You did it! You've earned this ball.
I was hoping you would just shatter the ruins.
Ah, that would have been awesome.
Crunch. Oh shit, did I miss?
But at least we get to look at this extremely, just absurdly tall shrine.
Too many of these shrines are perfectly situated in the geometry and what have you. More of them need to just break out of things that they shouldn't have been under. Like, there needs to be one in someone's house.
Oh yeah, just destroy somebody's house. Yushika didn't think of that, did you? Oh, very clever. Nice.
This is pretty clever, using these both as platforms and then as paths for electricity.
Yeah, and you can't, like, electrify them and walk over them. Like so.
But guys, I'm so happy this year. The harvest is plentiful. Look at all that food in the fields.
Some shriveled old Sheikah is just like, hey, what's up? Sorry, I need your farm.
I need to hand out an orb.
Gotta give a ball to an amnesiac.
I can't even say it's my life purpose, because I'm dead now.
Right.
It was at one point.
Everything I've ever done, I've been training and meditating with the sole purpose of giving a ball to a kid.
Now that's the last puzzle. It's also the hardest one. One thing to remember is those hollow blocks can be climbed.
Right.
But there is also another switch around here.
Ah,
Back here.
Sneaky.
That's how we get to a treasure chest.
gotcha. Oh, time for a little bit of thinking, huh? Yep.
Victory.
Hey, there you go.
But will it be worth it? The eternal question.
Ooh, I bet it's gonna be like a Gerudo sword or something. Oh, Robo. That's nice.
Yeah, that'll do.
Tech up 13 is not bad at all.
Adequate.
Now how to figure out how to get up there. And not die. Fuck you.
Fuck this block.
Alright, okay. Good. Now, okay. So now you're past it. That's good.
So I got up to where I need to be, but this isn't a super convenient angle to manipulate the blocks.
Sure.
If only there was some big platform just facing the correct direction for you to stand on immediately to your left.
But the issue becomes then, how do we climb these? Ah. Yep. Yep.
Almost.
Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This is fine. Okay,
Yep,
nearly.
almost. A little too much in the bumper blocks.
Alright.
I'd open the other door.
Just boot her off to the... Yep. Success. Ball, please.
Give me the orb, Captain Shrivelly.
Give me the orb, you California raisin. Yeah, you're damn right. Speaks of the promise of a hero.
I mean, I think we're past promise.
I promise I will kick your shrivelly butt if you don't give me that ball.
That came right out of his crotch.
Yep. I don't care if it was under your loincloth.
It's probably the only thing that's there anymore.
An Egyptian meatball.
An Egyptian meatball.
A Cairo oyster, if you will.
That's adorable. Oh no.
That's clearly a 2. You're clearly making a 2 there. Should I have come here first? Did I ruin it?
He died while he was voguing.
Takar.
Oh, bless you.
He could not move on to the afterlife because he was waiting for someone to teach him how to Dougie.
That's right. He's like, I can't move on until I've passed it on down the line.
I think you're thinking of Duchy.
I don't even know how to do the Douglas, or whatever it's called.
The duchy is a tract of land owned by a duke or duchess.
And also their baby.
Oh, I get it.
And weed.
Is it? It's also, I learned, a cooking pot.
Like a Dutch oven.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't have too many... Hey, do you remember when we killed that guy, incidentally?
Still down there.
Still down there.
There are these people here. We've met them before. I've saved their asses many times.
You should. Because you do not want to cross me. Wait, what?
Yeah, we need to sneak back in there, get the orb, but instead of bringing it back to Riju, just throw it in the hole. Also, Mills here is an idiot. There aren't any Yiga in there.
Oh, really? That's a shame. I was hoping to see the banana prints again.
There's still plenty of bananas.
Thank goodness there are more nanners. I think my favorite moment in this game is finding their storeroom that's full of nanners.
And stealing them all as quickly as possible.
Right? It was just so good. Because these guys are so deadly.
Oh no, there's a couple guys here.
Oh. They're just wandering around like super embarrassed.
Yes, we are still guarding this compound because... Oh, my butt.
Bury me with my nanners.
I wonder he died so fast. He's made of paper and bananas.
These guys aren't really in any dangerous places. And it's just these guys. There's nobody up where the orb is.
So if you get caught, will they, like, one-shot you still?
Yeah, same deal as before.
Arbitrarily strong.
Now they actually have treasure in the treasure room.
What do you mean? They did before.
I bet they would beg to differ.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Hello. They'd be like, well, we might as well put something in here. I suppose.
Oh, this orb I took from the ladies.
It's no nanner.
It doesn't nanner. Now what happens? More.
Blarg, I am toast. Jewels just lying around haphazardly. Bananas enshrined.
They know it's important.
Potassium.
Now the weird thing, the entrance is blocked off.
Like the front entrance, or?
The entire front entrance.
Weird.
You can't come in from the front.
I wonder why not.
Yeah, it seems kind of arbitrary.
Doesn't really seem to make a difference.
This is just sort of a second chance to come here. If maybe you missed something the first time through.
Like a fuck ton of bananas.
I can't believe they restocked the nanners just for us.
See, I'm imagining Link getting caught and then furiously running for the hole with the orb. Not even throwing it, just jumping in with it.
Ah, I'm a coming.
Sacrifice the body.
Luckily, he lands on Master Koga and just bounces back up.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, I nabbed the orb. And I nabbed a nanner.
So what's new?
I'm gonna say, I don't think we're worried about that one too much.
No, no you didn't. If you found it first, you would be living the good life having sold it to me.
I saved just in case. Nothing's really gonna happen.
Yeah, well, unceremonious.
My God, son.
It had the little pedestal activation sound down there.
Yeah.
That was an amazing shot.
See, now it would have been better if the shrine came out of the hole with Koga on it.
Oh,
Just impaled on it.
I think he more flattened on the top.
just lying on the top with his big fat tummy out. What's up, guys? Well... Oh, Mina. Sweet, innocent Mina. You failed to realize that I've exchanged that ball for a much more precious ball.
Maybe the real treasure was the nanners we found on the way.
That's exactly true.
Oh, like a hero oyster.
Ah. Inside the box.
Kira Mo Shrine, Kira Mo Problems.
What? What is this?
Now this is a tricky but pretty clever puzzle. We got a box full of these glowing orbs. All of them different colors. We need to count each color.
Wow, that's obnoxious!
I hate this.
I mean, that sucks biscuits, but...
Except it's not hard.
I mean, you say that, but counting is extremely difficult, even at the best of times.
I don't trust these monks to know the right answer, because the last one couldn't even count to 2.
Ah! But, problem solved.
Yeah, that was super simple. And also, if you're really having problems, there's a trick to this.
Ah,
And we're going to need to utilize that trick to get that treasure chest.
okay.
Can you dump them all out?
You can dump them all out.
Oh, nifty!
Because see, there's a metal ball in there. Can't really count those.
Sure.
I'm going to need to turn this thing around. As you can see, there's a magnetic... No, not that one. But there is a magnetic opening.
Oh. That's cool. So I'm just gonna tip your crappy toys all over the place, you little biscuits.
You gotta angle it just right, because it does slide on its own.
Oh, I see.
And it can be tricky to get it right.
One of these directions is correct.
There you can see the slot. Almost.
Alright.
There we go.
Balls. Balls, balls, balls.
My toys!
This will probably be just... This will be easier, yeah.
There we go.
I don't actually need to get all of them out. But I do need to grab one of them, because that's what I used to answer the question of how many metal balls are in there.
Ah. Okay. That was cool. I like that.
See, since there's only 3, you can easily brute force it. So if you get it wrong, it should just drop the treasure box.
But you gotta figure out which ball it's looking for. You gotta think outside. Oh, I get it. Your sarcastic applause only nourishes me, Yami.
That was me.
That was him.
Ah!
Yami has no applause for you.
I do not.
Could you? Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
That was both of us, I think.
It was.
I couldn't hear over the sound of me clapping.
Mm-hmm. I feel the love.
But now that we've done those 3 challenges, we can take on the final challenge. And for that, we get to go back to Vannaboris.
Oh, neat.
1v1 the camel.
That would be better than what we actually do.
No items, final destination.
Fucking Shadow of the Wild. Climb that shit, stabbed in the face.
Tread through the realm of memories, huh? Oh, are we gonna fight Urbosa? Just knock down, drag out?
Again, that would be better than what we actually do. There's actually no real logic to Urbosa doing this if this is what she did to Pilot Naboris. First, get an aneurysm.
Go! I smell toast.
What is pretty cool we get a boss fight with a very specific set of clothes and weapons, particular to the fight that we're doing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, I guess it does make sense. It's a fight based on fear, so Urbosa could have really fought anything. What we actually fight sucks.
Is it butt Blake Ganon again? Yeah, of course it is.
It's Thunderblight Ganon again.
Cool, boss refight. Squee, squee.
We do, however, get a Sheikah set if we want. I'm not quite sure why, because I think this is the only fight where you do.
Yeah, that is curious. But I mean, it's cool that you get Urbosa's weapons and have to, like, do stuff Urbosa style.
On the plus side, we do have all of the champion's abilities with us.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the only reason I'm able to finish this.
Daruk's protection, yeah.
Not Daruk's protection, though he does help.
I like the tiny little thunderball.
There you go. Jeez. Thunderblight Ganon really sucks.
Yeah.
Just dislike this boss.
No, the reason I win is because of Urbosa's Fury.
Ah! Oh, crap. Wow. Was that half the dude's health bar?
It was like a fifth.
It's going into phase 2. There we go.
Yeah. Now it's electric. Woogie woogie, woogie woo.
Where'd he go?
Oh! And he gets up way too quick.
Yeah. I want my sword back, because otherwise I can't fight back.
That is obnoxious.
Yeah, it's a little bit grim. Come on, big guy. Come on. I will happily take any other Blight Ganon over this.
Right into that wall.
Urbosa, save me!
Still not dead.
Urbosa, please.
Just use your left camel.
Working on it.
Eh.
Oh, maybe I can do this.
Come on. Come on.
No, of course I can't.
Oh! Valiant effort, though.
Well, now I smell toast.
I'm glad they gave me only metal weapons.
Yeah. That's nice.
Maybe the Sheikah shield is wood? I'm not sure. But all I know is I cut this absurdly close.
You still have the power of Fishwife.
Hey! Thanks, Urbosa.
So I really want a Breath of the Wild DLC for Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, yeah. That came out on the Switch, didn't it?
It did. It is very good.
But then you'd have to fight this guy again.
Oh, yeah. Or fight as that guy.
Or fight it as Urbosa.
Or have Cass.
Oh?
Oh?
And then you come along.
Oh.
I've decided, fuck my teacher, I write my own music.
Yeah, that's it. I've decided to start a ska band.
Made only with accordions.
Urbosa's Fury would be a pretty good name for a metal song.
That is actually pretty awesome. Well, she wasn't lost to the land, she was lost to an angry ghost. That was a bad rhyme. Bad rhyme, Cass.
And now we get a cutscene.
Hey.
Every one of these, after you do the boss refight, you get a cutscene of the person that sort of expands who they were as a person.
Princess of Hyrule, I accept your proposition without hesitation. Not only are they planning to resurrect Calamity Ganon, it seems the Yiga clan is also after our treasured heirloom.
And it will be
Have
for
my
100
word.
years.
I won't rest until the Calamity falls.
Well, the Calamity certainly falls, just
Urbosa.
not the way you wanted.
On behalf of Hyrule and its king, I thank you.
They plotted! We're gonna kill them all!
I've never seen you so serious, Urbosa.
Oh my. I can't say the same. 10 years ago, you rarely smiled, my little bird.
Urbosa, I feel like you've called me Little Bird before. I was wondering where you got that name from.
You can read the diary, she got it from Zelda's mom.
Halt and face me.
Now this is just completely badass.
Unlike you traitors, I prefer to fight my enemies head on.
What the fuck?
Do your worst.
Oh, rad!
Fucking awesome.
Out of respect for our princess, you may keep your lives. Now go!
And those are the exact two that came back and tried to kill her.
You asked me why I call you Little Bird.
Because you're constant
When
fucking
you were but a
chirping.
small child, my dear friend called you that with the sweetest smile that ever graced our land of Hyrule.
You mean Mother?
It was 10 long years ago. Your
My abs
mother
were
had
only
just
half
left
this size.
world. Yet her little
Well,
bird
those things
still
take time.
spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule needed. Sometimes I forget myself and get lost in the past.
Well, I hate to spoil it, but none of the cutscenes are that good.
Oh.
Oh, that's a pity. I was really hoping that Daruk would be great. You know, like he is.
It's pretty fun, but none of them have the depth that Urbosa has. And are that cool, you know.
Yeah.
I must say, you are an impressive foe. You may now wield Urbosa's fury far more often. You are the pride of Hyrule, hero. Take care of our princess. I'm leaving that honor in your capable hands.
If she can just give that to us, why didn't she do it before?
And as a reward, we don't get double Urbosa's Fury. I don't know why they say that. Basically, it charges faster.
Ah, well,
As in recharges once you've used it 3 times.
that's super nice.
Oh.
It's something, but it's not the ultimate prize for doing all this.
You think Ganna's noticed all the targeting lasers yet?
Probably. I bet he's pouncing around inside of the castle because they keep reflecting on the walls, and it's just driving him nuts.
It's actually buying us more time.
He's just a kitty. He's just a little kitty doing kitty things.
So next time, we're not going to be doing the next Champions Ballad. I'm going to go ahead and get the new outfits that come with Pack 2.
Oh man, do we get to see the thing?
We get a thing.
We've already seen the Tingle outfit.
We get a few things.
The good, awesome thing.
Kula Loompa.
I don't want to name just in case there's some people who don't know about it yet.
If it's not directly part of the Champions Ballad, then yeah, I get an X part.
Yes.